Atma Darshana program, journey of self-discovery. Whole of your life, you have spent life in discovering the world, discovering the husband, discovering the wife, discovering the job. So it's time to discover yourself. So that is called Atma Darshana. Let us offer our pranams to Guru Parampara. Sadashiva Samarambam Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Loka Shankaram Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. So today we are going to take the journey of self-discovery, Atma Darshana. So let us start our journey. In the last class of Atma Darshana, I spoken on the light of the self, awareness. You remember the story of the pillar of light, awareness. So that I'm continuing last class. So let us take today the original and reflected light. Original light and reflected light. Reflected light is called Chidabhasa. What is the relationship between these two? Let us understand. So this class is three-dimensional. Who am I is called Atma Darshana class. It's about awareness. 1 week we have Atma Darshana. Next we have Shakti Darshana. What am I? It's about energy. It's called Shakti Darshana. And third is called where am I? Satya Darshana. Where am I in the spiritual journey? So I have to correct myself. That's called Satya Darshana. Living in light. So there is if you remember awareness, there's a story of Nataka Deepika in Vedantic text called Panchadashi, written by Sri Vidyaranya. Can you close the door? Panchadashi, written by Sri Vidyaranya. So in this Panchadashi, Sri Vidyaranya gives an analogy of Nataka Deepika. In earlier days, unmuted. Unmute. Panchadashi Nataka Deepika. So there's a analogy given. Earlier days, the drama is called Nataka, used to be played on the stage. So they will have a lamp on the stage. So the lamp is throwing light on the stage. They didn't have bulb or tube light or any other light as modern day. All that they had is a big lamp. It's called Nataka Deepika. So now this Nataka Deepika lamp, the actors will come on the stage. Rama will come, says dialogues and go. Ravana will come, says dialogues and go. The light will throw on these characters the light. The Nataka Deepika or lamp on the stage will throw light on the characters. Correct? So now, there are two lights here. Original light, which is Nataka Deepika, the lamp here. Okay. Then there is a reflected light. Can you see? Where is the reflected light? The actors are coming, light is reflected on them. The actors are coming, Ravana is coming, light is reflected on them. Rama is coming, light is reflected on them. Original light is there, reflected light take the shape of the characters. Original light is just throwing, is aware all around. Is there a difference or not? The light is same, but when you say reflected light has taken the shape of Rama, the actor. It has taken the shape of Ravana, the actor. Don't split hairs. I'm saying there's a reflected light and this original light. Light is same. Light word I have not changed. Original light is coming from the lamp. Reflected light is reflection on the body. Light I have not, the word light I have not changed. No, light is same. No. So reflected light takes the shape of the characters on the stage. Now the stage is empty. Nobody is there. What will happen to reflected light? There's no reflected light. There's only original light, which is Nataka Deepika. What is saying original light? There's nobody on the stage. Right? Is this clear? The difference between original light and reflected light is clear. So this reflected light, this light, original light and reflected light happens in our life also. The awareness is the light. In that awareness, the Nataka Deepika is always there. Actors are there on the stage or not there. Nataka Deepika is there. Nataka Deepika represents the witness, Sakshi. It's witnessing the presence of the drama and absence of the drama. Presence of the character and absence of the character. Right? How does he notice the presence of the character? By the reflected light. How does it know notice the absence of the character? No reflected light. So Nataka Deepika represents the witness, the Sakshi. The reflected light represents Chidabhasa. So is the distinction very clear? In deep sleep, there's no reflected light. There's no mind, there's no body. So the Sakshi notices there's nothing. In the waking state, the body comes, mind comes, thought comes. There's a reflection there. Sakshi notices that. Ultimately, you don't notice the object, you notice the reflected light. Clear to all? Go to next this thing. I'll give you another analogy for this reflected light and original light. The original light, I call it as Ishwara Sakshi. Again. The original light, I call it as Ishwara Sakshi, the pure awareness, consciousness. There is a reflected light, like I can give a sun as an example. Sun is the example. The sunlight is there, and in front of the house, I put what we call as a mirror. And mirror will reflect light in the dark room. Okay. So now what is the original light represents here? Ishwara Sakshi or Sakshi, awareness. The mirror represents the mind. Darkened room is the objects in the world. So now original light is there and reflected light is there. In the reflected light, what we see? The objects in the dark room. Is it clear? So I'll give another example. Floodlight and spotlight. You are seeing a floodlight in the stadium. It is general illumination. It's not pointing out to one person. The floodlight is the Sakshi. This spotlight is the Chidabhasa. So this is the spotlight example. So it is pointing to one person or object. Is the distinction clear? Floodlight and spotlight. Floodlight represents the Sakshi. Spotlight represents the Chidabhasa. Is it clear? So in this picture, this is representing the floodlight, the Sakshi, the awareness. And reflected light on the bodies represents the Chidabhasa. Spotlight. The floodlight and spotlight concept is clear. So what is the difference? Floodlight is general awareness. Okay. Spotlight is object awareness. So let me tell you. Is there a world outside there? What is your answer? Is there a world there? Is this room there? So it's general awareness. Is there a table in the room? Chidabhasa, object. There's a general awareness and particular awareness. The particular awareness is limited with Chidabhasa. General awareness is Sakshi. Is the distinction clear? We are generally aware, right? We are aware in the morning, you are in the dream, we are in the sleep. But general specific awareness in the sleep is nothing is there, no objects are there. Chidabhasa is not there. So you understood this concept? And here, see, the general awareness is called represented Ishvara Sakshi, I call it as universal consciousness. And mirror represents the mind, and reflected light in the room represents the specific object. Spotlight. Similarly, a general light in the stadium, floodlight. It doesn't point to some specific player. But what happens is the cricket commentator has to show specific player, put a spotlight there. Spotlight is Chidabhasa. General light is Sakshi. Is the distinction clear? So now what is enlightenment? Another word for enlightenment? I am the light. Light of self, Atma Jyoti. So the first day when you joined Light of Self Foundation, already you are enlightened. Atma Jyoti, name is given. To understand that, it will take many years for you. If you understand I am the light, Atma Jyoti, you are done. Okay. So this whole organization called Atma Jyoti. The moment you say you are called Atma Jyoti, that means you are the light. To understand I am the light, it will take many years for you. But it is a tube light. So enlightenment is to think that something is to be lighted up. I am the light of awareness. Understanding that is called Atma-dnana, Mukti. Is this clear to all? Okay. Now let us do a meditation.